Hold on, my shit look fuzzy as fuck, don't it? So, yeah, what's up, y'all? Let me get my stand while I'm over here. So, yeah, what's good? We back in the building. So this like my own little personal blend, like, you know, like it got various oils in it, various herbs. I just use it like on my face, my skin, like I use it in my bath and shit like that. But that's how come my skin don't really be breaking out like that. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, you know, I'm just chilling right now. You know, I smoked and shit. Took me a bath, calmed my nerves, and you know, I still see it the same way. Like, it's still the same shit. Like, these motherfuckers is really scurrying behind the scenes, trying to get something that don't belong to them. And I don't know why. They don't even want me to know about it. They don't think I know about it. They don't want me to know about it. And I just keep hearing the word dowry. That's all I keep hearing is dowry. Give me a second. Because, I mean, I really ain't with all that blowing and shit. Like, I don't know. Your skin is flawless. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I gotta go get... Hold on. This nigga really outside my house blowing his fucking horn. That can't be for me. I know that ain't no motherfucking body blowing that horn for me. I was gonna say, because I don't play that shit. That's not this type of shit that I be on. It's just different oils and herbs, though. That I be putting together. Like, I don't know if you can see, like, you can see... Oh, you can't really see the herbs in see. You can see them in like through the light and shit. I like to like get the oil, but then also put the herb in it just to make it a little bit more potent and you know, things of that nature. But anyhow, man, yeah, they still on the same thing. Like, I could feel them scurrying behind the scenes, trying to figure out a way to make it possible. I guess y'all really didn't acquire a sense. Y'all really couldn't get whatever it is that he was trying to get. And I mean, no shade. Like, you did a pretty good job trying. You know? You did. You did a good job. It was a good effort, sweetie. It really was. But, you know, having the gift of sight is something completely different than what people expect. And it's not really the gift of sight. Like, I was really just talking about it. You know, like, it's more so like time is fluid. So the past, the present, and the future is happening simultaneously. So when you are aware of that and you have the ability to tap into that shit, it's more so like you can see it all happening all at once. Like, you can feel it happening. You can feel the energy of what's to come. You can, it's unexplainable. You know what I mean? And it's like I could see behind the curtains. Like, I could see behind the curtains of what y'all was plotting and how everybody's position was supposed to be secured and further enhanced by doing this to me. And I get it. Like, I get that shit, dog. I mean, when y'all really fought a good fight. Y'all put a good effort in. And I know y'all still trying. I know y'all ain't gonna give up. I know it. I know y'all ain't gonna give up. God know it too. He hear y'all scurrying. He tapped me on my shoulder like, listen to these niggas. Like, listen to these niggas, dog. These niggas think they slick as fuck. And I don't know. I have to work on my anger. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Yeah, spiritual healing, all of that. Like, but it's crazy. I appreciate y'all support too. I really do. Like, I fuck with y'all for that. But yeah, it's crazy how people do so much creep shit behind the scenes. Like, and y'all don't want me to know. Y'all don't want me to know that I got something that's worth value. Y'all don't want me to know that. Y'all really just be on some like, she don't know. But they just keep saying dowry. They keep, like, I ain't never heard nobody currently use that word, dowry. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that. And I that's what I'm hearing, dowry, all the time, dowry. They don't want you to get your dowry. They don't want you to get your dowry. That shit is crazy because I ain't know nothing about nothing. I've always been poor. My whole life I've been poor. My whole life I had to get it out the mud. And I always try to take care of the people around me, and the people around me ain't even stand on loyalty. They ain't, like, what happened to loyalty? Y'all didn't even stand on loyalty. Like, damn, she always looked out for us whenever she had anything. So why would we shit on her? Nobody raised their hand in the crowd and said, hey, y'all don't mind if I say something? And stepped up to the mic and was like, I don't understand why we trying to fuck this girl over because she ain't never did nothing to us. Like, nobody did that. No, nobody in the crowd was like, am I the only person in my circle of people? Was I always the voice of reason? Was I always the only voice of reason? So because y'all was trying to shit on me, nobody else spoke up and said nothing. That shit crazy. It's just crazy, dog. Like, and I don't even know. I couldn't even understand what was happening. And it just, the evidence of the things that have occurred stack up to say that something behind the scene, y'all is playing, pulling strings behind the scene of my life. Nobody do that. To Nobody goes to the hospital under the guise of being Baker-acted and then come back out in the taxi cab, man. That don't happen, dog. No, hell no, not never. Not never. And then y'all still didn't give me my medication. That's what's crazy. Like, y'all, I don't know, maybe y'all just wanted to get a blood sample to see if I was actually curing HIV because y'all know I haven't had my medication. Maybe that's what the whole thing was about, just acquiring a blood sample. It's no telling with y'all. I don't put it past y'all to be on that bullshit because I know y'all really is pushing this whole biological warfare shit because that's the point of poisoning the water, the food, the earth, stopping us from being able to grow and produce fruit and fruit and vegetables and produce and take care of ourselves and rely on ourselves and rely on the land. Y'all done took that from us, gave us this fake ass food, gave us these fake ass juices, gave us this poisoned ass water, and now everybody's at an all-time high sick with something, some type of diabetes, some type of cancer, brain tumors, skin tumors. Like, this shit is crazy. And everybody is focused on the wrong fucking thing. They is killing us slowly while they tapping into our money. They are using us, trading us on the market. Like, that's crazy. They trading us like stocks. Nigga, they trading us. And we don't see none of that. We want to hate on those that's waking up, that's getting their gifts given to them, that's starting to, learn how to use their gifts. We want to hate on those because they don't look like we look, because we look like slaves. We still got on chains and we pointing fingers at them. Oh, they free. Look, they going over the gate, mouser. What the fuck? When it what? 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 Like what? Y'all want to uphold the system. Wow. We want to uphold the system. We want to further enslave our own chosen. These are the people that's supposed to guide y'all out of this. Because just because you're not chosen don't mean that you don't have the ability to be saved. And I didn't choose to be chosen. I was chosen because I had to be. Just as everyone else that was chosen. It was chosen because something in them, some energy, some spark, some light that they possess was capable of reaching more than just a few people. It was capable of altering the course of our destruction, because that's where they're leading us. They are leading us to destruction. They leading us, guiding us, and we just wandering aimlessly behind them, chit-chatting and watching fucking TikToks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, girl. It's just, I don't know. And I'm in the back like, that's not freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, we don't know. We don't know, and I don't know. I don't got it all figured out. I just know that something got to give, man. Like, something got to give on a mass scale for us to grab this shit by the bull, like grab the bull by the horns. Like, for us to grab the bull by the horns and take control of the situation. Something has to change on a large scale amongst us. Some type of inspiration gotta be made where we gotta say, yeah, why is we helping them enslave us? Why is we helping them keep us like this? Why is we helping them? Yeah, it don't make sense. They've been fighting the HIV epidemic for this many years, and instead of it reducing, it's actually growing. And they asking for this much money, and they not really giving the people that have HIV housing. Wow, this don't make sense. And more people are being born with disabilities. More people have mental disabilities. More people have more diseases. And all of these things are reasons for our government officials to ask for funding. All of these disadvantages are reasons for our government officials to go and say, we need this much money on our budget this year. Where is that money actually being shown to have been utilized in the communities in which they're getting it for? Because when I look around, I don't see any activities for kids. I don't see it unless the kids and the parents is paying for it themselves. But they get money for these students in schools, in the middle schools, and they get like, this is crazy. And then y'all want to try to make me feel like a criminal because I actually claimed the things that I paid for on my taxes. I claimed the things that I paid for just like y'all do. Why is it wrong? Y'all pay for this, y'all claim it. You pay for medications, you claim it. You pay for shoes for your kids, you claim that. You pay for anything that they need for school, you claim that. You pay for eyeglasses. You claim that. You pay for food at work with your employees. You claim that. Like, they do all of this and then they look and try to tell you not to do it. Nah, bro, don't tell me to go down the road you ain't gonna send your own. Don't tell me to go down the road that you ain't gonna send your own down. You gonna send your people down a whole nother road, but you want me to go that way. Fuck no. We not doing that. I'm not going into that maze to be misguided where you want me stuck in that environment. You want me stuck in that maze. You want me stuck outside of your jurisdiction. Like, you want me in a whole nother neighborhood suffering, scrambling, high prices on food, high prices on gas, high prices on living facilities, lack of actual, you know, they don't even apply or give a fuck about hood standards no more. Like, they don't give a fuck about keeping the standards of the facilities up to par. They don't care about none of that shit no more. They don't care. And then if they do, they want to triple the rent. Y'all let all these people get kicked out after COVID. Y'all let all these people lose homes after y'all took all that fucking money for people being at a disadvantage due to COVID. Y'all, I'm talking about they got guap. They wasn't bullshitting about that money they got. They got guap. And they gave us a little bit of stimulus here and a little bit of this there and was like, all right, bitch, shit on you. Now they want us all to sign up for their health care. Why? Because it's going to give them more money. They got a dental plan coming out. It's going to give them more money. They're getting credits that they're supposedly giving us, but they're giving us so that they can pay for this insurance so that they can start tallying up all the sick, all the disease, all the reasons why they need more money. And nobody don't see it. Nobody don't see it. It's festering and it's gotten worse and it's starting to, it's pussing out, like it's oozing out. The pus is oozing out. It's green. Y'all don't see that pus. Y'all don't see that shit in this system. Y'all don't see that system leaking pus, bitch. And I don't know, it's just, maybe, yeah, I say it in a different way and I got a different way that I articulate the message, and you know, I got a different way of articulating things. I've always been like that. And you know, the accident didn't make it no better, but I'm working through that on my own and I'm trying to do the best that I can to convey to y'all that we passing the point of no return. We are passing the point of no return, man. And they done used all of our shortcomings and all of our desires to be the Joneses against us because we ain't never had shit. So when you give a nigga that ain't never had shit access, you know, nigga will do whatever he got to do to keep it. They will do whatever they got to do to keep it, even if it means destroying their own people, even if it means helping to murder their own leaders. I mean, they just gonna try and step up and take their place anyways once they dead. Ain't that what always happens? The people who take part in the Stars murder end up trying to take their place afterwards. That's what happens, right? That's what they're exposing currently with, you know, I don't want to speak on Queen Bee because I don't know her personally, but, you know, that's what they say. So, you know, it's just crazy that people don't think that the Reaper is going to comfort them. They think that they can direct and send it towards people who they want to send it towards, and they can direct and dictate, oh, we're going to send a reaper to this person. We're going to send it over there, then we're going to send it over here, and then we're going to send it around one more time because I got a few people in the back that I want to, knock their motherfucking heads off and shit. They don't know I'm that bitch. And motherfuckers be carrying themselves like they think that they that bitch, and they think that their ass can't get touched. But bitch, them spirits that you using, my father created. Them energies that you're speaking with and utilizing to try to attack me, my daddy created those, and he created me, and he created you, and he created all and everything that you see and everything that you touch and everything that you eat and everything that you think. So why you think you can't be touched? Why you think don't nobody see you? How insane is that? How insane is that for one to believe that God, who created all, who is the beginning, who is the end, who is the Alpha, who is the Omega, who is everything that you are? You are actually living life as a representative of God wanting to live out existence. That's what you are doing. And you don't think God can't touch you. God can't do what, bitch? I mean, come on, bitch. You better come again. You better come again. Like, I know you better come again. You better go take a shower, wash your hair if you got to, because sometimes I got to wash my hair to calm myself down, and try to get your bearings with yourself. Maybe eat something, maybe smoke something, maybe drink something, whatever you got to do to get yourself in a position to accept the fact that God is all. And you are God. You is God representative. God is using you to experience life. Even the bad people do. God using the bad. Like everything that happened to me in my life, God used it to force me in a position to see life a way that I didn't see life in the beginning. It's forced me to see life in a different way. And I'm not saying it's 100% correct, and I'm not saying it's 100% wrong, or everybody got to do what I'm doing, because I believe that what works for all might not work for some, and what worked for a few might not work for one. I believe that. So you can't really dictate nobody's story, but we got to start somewhere. We got to start somewhere. We got to sit down to the table and look at each other and say, fuck the difference between me and you and your disadvantage or my disadvantage or your preconceived status or my preconceived status. And what can we do to close the gap? Because it's a lot of poverty, and it's too much. It's too much when y'all utilizing the numbers that we make up to get money, and y'all pocketing it. Y'all putting in y'all pockets. Y'all not providing us jobs. Y'all not providing us any opportunities. Y'all not providing us with anything. They was just like I really cracked the case on Florida State College using students and using and financial aid, and I cracked that case in Jacksonville, Florida. I cracked the case on them because they did it to me. And I wrote this long ass statement. I wrote a long ass statement and got that shit put in the newspaper about when they did what they did to my first husband. I don't be playing about no fucking injustice, dog. Like, a bitch might not think that I am an activist, and they might not want to believe I'm an activist because they want to believe the lie. I'm a drug addicted prostitute, right? Yeah, we want to believe the lie. Okay. But if you ain't got no food in your fucking refrigerator and ain't nobody gonna bring you none, what is you gonna do? What is you gonna do? What are you going to do? You gonna get out there and you gonna figure out how the fuck to get it, right? Okay then. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I blamed the people that was responsible. Yes, and I'm still gonna go for the people that's pulling the strings. Because these motherfuckers, I know for sure, I'm not stupid. Y'all just pulling strings for other motherfuckers that's pulling your strings. They got you by the balls. Something that you want that they promised you that you could get if you keep me in a stronghold, and you believe that you really gonna get it, and you thought it was gonna be sweet and easy pickings. You came in this bitch with your chest poked out on Cleanon. Head on Cleanon. Head fucking Cleanon in charge. Big ass vein pulsating through your motherfucking dome, looking like you thought you was that nigga. And I told you, you ain't want it with me. I told you. I told my mama. I told everybody. Y'all don't want it with me. I don't give a fuck about you trying to take my life. I don't give a fuck about you trying to take my finances. I don't give a fuck about you trying to take this, take that, take this, take that, make me damn near impossible for me to do this, damn near impossible for me to do that, damn near impossible. Bitch, eventually, guess what? God gonna part the sea. He's gonna part the sea on you bitches. And hey, I wouldn't get caught on the other side if I was you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't get caught on the other side if I was you. I wouldn't. Mm-mm. I wouldn't. And that's just, my personal, advice to you. Don't get caught on the other side. Chasing behind a child of God. Trying to run them down. God part that motherfucker sea and your ass get left in that flood. You ain't gonna be able to come up out that. No way, no how, no shape, no form, no fashion. You ain't gonna be able to come up out of that. And contrary to popular opinion, God is real. I know y'all don't think God watching. I know y'all starting to realize fucking with some of these chosen though. I know it's quite a lot of people at this moment in time beginning to realize we shouldn't have fought with these churn. We shouldn't have fought with these churn. I don't know what the fuck we was thinking. Cause the energy is getting stronger. The energy getting stronger amongst us. And we starting to realize, like, we are not the enemy of each other. They are the enemy of us all. Like, we ain't the enemy of each other. Direct that shit towards where it's supposed to go, dog. Direct it towards where it's supposed to go. And hey, I know I have. I know I done blamed a lot of motherfuckers. And everybody played their part. I played my part. Yes, okay, now that we passed accepting the own accountabilities for what we done did and what we done fucked up doing, now we got to blame those who's really responsible for it all. That's the part of doing the shadow work. Okay, yeah, we fucked up. I fucked up. They fucked up. He fucked. She. Okay, now everybody done fucked up. And now I'm aware that everybody done fucked up. And I'm aware that y'all still behind the scenes, scrambling, trying to keep some type of form of control. But now that we're all aware that we're all fucked up and we're all, out of control, neither of us have control. Now that we know that, nobody got control. Let's stop scrambling for control and let's allow God to be in control. Let's allow God to be in control. If God was in control, what would God do? What would God do? God would go after the person who's really liable for the destruction that we have all lived out. It ain't just us. It's people before us. It's people that's going to come after us. It's so many people that these crackers done destroyed the lives of. And it ain't just and I'm going to stop saying crackers. I'm going to do my best to stop saying crackers because it's not me just saying white people did this. I mean the system. The system have destroyed the lives of so many. Black, white, Ethiopian, Chinese, Philippine, goddamn Malaysian, whatever, Russian, fucking Iranian, nigga, these motherfuckers done destroyed us all obliterated our asses. They is the motherfucking enemy. They are the enemy. The system in its current state, in its current functioning, is the enemy. Period. And we as the people, before we lose power, need to do something about that shit. Like, we got to do something. Because they doing everything to take our power from us. They monitoring us through our devices. They doing everything in their power to push out any hope of anybody doing anything. God damn, at least utilize half of the funds that you get for what you're supposed to be doing. Your mission statement. You don't give people that nobody ain't gonna give, we don't give a fuck about the mission statement. Okay. So we got a whole operations going on. Our mission statement is to stop the spread of HIV. We get millions upon millions of dollars yearly, annually. We divvy out these dollars how we see fit. And then we help people with malaria and in Africa. I ain't saying that that's not a good thing. What I'm saying is them people over there shouldn't even have malaria, because if they was eating properly and y'all hadn't took all their motherfucking nutrients out their goddamn land by raping motherfucking places that y'all show us, y'all raping places, then y'all go to another city or another town or another village and y'all rape them, and then y'all go to another village and y'all rape, and that's what y'all been doing. Y'all been going around the globe doing this shit. It's been a whole agenda. And now you're at your weakest point. The demon that they serve, deep, dark, that deep within the ices, deep within the frozen lands, that demon that is pale, wrinkly, his head has a crown on it, and it's really his body. Like, his head is in the shape of a crown. That demon that y'all serving, slimy, long fingers, long toes, just slimy. That particular demon is weak and scared. That's why it's furious with you all, shouting orders at you on how to try to silence the chosen. It's funny as fuck. I literally can see that motherfucker. Yeah, I see you. And it knows. Like, it knows it's exposed. Like, it's lurking. Like, they don't even want us there. They don't want us there because that's where that motherfucking headquarters at. That motherfucking headquarters in them icebergs. And that motherfucker down there. And he telling y'all this, that, and the third about he got power and he can give y'all power. And that motherfucker can't give y'all shit. That motherfucker can't give y'all. He can't give it to himself. Can't give it to himself. He can't give it to himself. He can't give it to himself. That's why the motherfucker can't come out in the light. Because he can't give it to himself. You can't live and dwell within the darkness and slither around and inject yourselves into human beings, and then these human beings' bodies just start falling apart at a certain age. You see how their bodies begin to fall apart, the skin spots. That's why they wanted to start inbreeding with ethnic people. Now they started promoting that. They're promoting, inbreeding, when at once they was against that completely, because they realized that scientifically they had chosen the weaker specimen to inbred themselves within. The skin spots, the super big ass ears that look like satellite dishes. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, come on, bruh. You know, it is what it is. And they done started inbreeding with so-called elite blacks. And now they making a whole black elite society. And y'all don't fucking see nothing. Y'all don't see nothing. Y'all don't see nothing. I mean, you know, I know it's, you know, unbelievable to believe that, you know, the conspiracy theorists of this world were actually right. It's difficult to accept that. It is, you know, but you got to. You're going to have to get past it, bitch. You're going to have to get past it. You are going to have to accept that shit. Everything that you done ever heard, every myth, bitch, all of that shit. Yes, that shit is true. It's a whole nother world that they hiding from us. It's a few other worlds that they hiding from us. They hiding portals. They hiding a lot of shit. And get over yourself. Get over yourself. Because it don't matter. You, in the scheme of things, don't mean shit. And thinking that you can dictate my life because you think you're in a position of power. Bitch, please. You don't know power. You have no idea what power is. Trust me. You don't know power. If you don't know God, you don't know power. You don't know power. That shit is a whole nother level. That's how people get electrocuted, because they touch power and they think that they can harness power without the proper materials and the proper protection. You know what I'm saying? We all remember getting shot, sticking our finger and sticking keys in the wall when we was kids. Trying to touch power without the proper tools and protection. Shit simple. A lot of the solutions to a lot of our problems in the world are based off of simple sciences that we all did when we were kids. Like, that shit is crazy. And they done complicated everything. They made everything complicated so that we think we can't achieve those same results with our own methods. They've complicated it all. So, you know, I'm just trying to get back to the basics. ABC, 1, 2, 3, you know, shit like that. But I'm going to get up off of here, man. It done been like 37 minutes. I don't want to keep it too long. I appreciate, you know, y'all for coming through. I appreciate everybody who has been subscribed to my channel. I appreciate those who are subscribing as I'm currently speaking. I appreciate those who watch yet they have not subscribed. You know, I appreciate everybody. Everybody who view in. Thank you for coming to my channel. And, you know, it don't take nothing to hit that thumbs up or that subscribe button. And don't be shy. Shit, share this shit with another motherfucker.